how do you know which version of SAP Integration Suite you have, or when it was changed and what was updated? It is one of the things that we resolved this year, but I've had on the agenda for a long time. So obviously I've been following the Twitter CPITracker to see when CPIs were updated, to see what was actually going on with those things. That obviously had a number of challenges, one being that you could not see it for your specific tenants because they were all updated in different formats. And so why do you want to know when it is updated? So obviously it is to understand when can you apply some of the new technologies or features that has been added, what makes sense for these scenarios. The other is if something happens or if the system breaks, it's a good thing to know when something was updated to know precisely what was going on. So we decided to add this and to give you a history of what was going on. So obviously I know you will get a mail like this that says here, and on this December we are getting this updated to the latest version, blah blah blah, and this is obviously a good way to get started. But you don't really know what version has changed, what's going on, and there's a lot of difference between if it is just a patch version or a full version that has been updated. So what we can see here is that this version has been updated from a patch version, and what we see here is that only the cloud integration number and not the runtime. So if we just select here a few minutes later, we can see it is then the runtime version. So the way the Figaf works that I think it's three times a day, it will log onto the system, check what's the latest version, and then send you an email if something has changed between these things. And then we can see that it first updated the build number, and now the runtime version was updated later, and obviously those don't necessarily need to be in sync. This is really useful to see, okay, so if you see something that starts failing after whatever this period of time, you know that there's something we need to investigate here. We can also see it in our agent settings here, so we can go in here and we can also see this version history here. We can see when all of these different versions were applied and why they were being applied, or not why, but at least understand why they were changed, what was actually going on here between these different versions. This just makes it easy to understand when your landscape is upgraded, and then obviously you have the 1 week period where you can start making changes or testing these changes to see if they affect your current landscapes. So yes, I hope you like this to give you a better understanding of what is actually happening on your integration suite systems. Thank you.